It's just an emotion, a flickering light, a signal the mind lost its grip on the right, out of alignment with what's actually true, even when death was coming in view. In the Garden of Gethsemane, the shadows grew tall. He felt the anguish, he felt it all, but he didn't let the fear take the wheel. He acknowledged the pain, but he didn't become the feel. Spiritual strength isn't burying the ghost, it's refusing to let the emotion be host. Faith isn't blind, it's a trust deep and wide, rooted in seeing what's waiting outside the immediate walls and the narrow perception. Instruction, not comfort. The mind's redirection. Do not be afraid is the command of the King, because fear is the cloud that stops you from seeing. It narrows the vision, it disconnects the soul from the wisdom you need to be steady. The thoughts must begin. We're looking for enemies out in the street, but the realest of battles is the one in the seat of your own consciousness, the heart and the will, where the patterns of worry are loud and they're shrill. You can't blame society, the past, or the craft, or the interstate screaming while you're acting proud. If the mind can be trained in the loops of despair, it can be trained for the light and the air. Matthew 15, the list starts with thoughts, the murder, the slander, the webs that we've caught. Nothing appears in the way that we act that wasn't first internal, a psychological fact. He didn't reform from the outside in, he woke up the spirit to conquer the sin. A pure heart isn't a trophy for the few, it's a lens that is clear seeing everything new. A clouded mind cannot see the divine, but the renewed mind is where the stars align. It's the end of the struggle, start of the peace, where the mastery of truth brings the soul its release. A prayer for internal renewal. Heavenly Father, I acknowledge today that my mind is often a battlefield of my own making. Forgive me for the times I have allowed fear to narrow my perception, and for the moments I've let my emotions become my identity. Rather than a signal, I recognize that you have called me to a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. Today, I take responsibility for my inner state. I ask for the clarity of the pure in heart. Retrain my thoughts from the patterns of worry into the rhythms of your peace. Help me to see beyond my immediate circumstances and to trust in the truth that transcends my feelings. Let your word be the light that aligns my mind with reality. Transform me from the inside out, so let my actions may naturally flow from a heart that is anchored in you. as a child of your life.